Ms. Nicole Hoevertsz, hold please all those thoughts.
President Coventry, Honorary President Thomas Bach, members of the Executive Board, dear colleagues, members of the International Olympic Committee, international federations, invited guests, good afternoon. May I please acknowledge a wonderful presentation that was done by the team of LA 2028, and we could all feel the energy that was part of that presentation. You also received a report from us, from the Coordination Commission in your package, a report that is filled with facts and figures and lots of information. But this afternoon, I would like to focus on 4 key points. Firstly, I would like to congratulate LA 28 on finalizing the venue master plan and the competition schedule. The mix of existing venues and temporary builds across Greater Los Angeles, with a special dash of Hollywood magic added in, is a very appealing proposition. The Coordination Commission had the chance to meet in LA last June. We visited some of the most cutting-edge stadiums, the 2028 Stadium, which we all remember as the SoFi Stadium, and the Intuit Dome. We also went to the Long Beach, where a number of temporary venues will be installed. It gave us a sense of the sheer scale of these particular games. With over 80 cities in the LA region alone, plus municipal, state, and federal authorities being involved, the administrative, political, and operational ecosystem is extensive and complex. The message the Coordination Commission delivered last June was that these games, in terms of integration across all entities and delivery partners, require really thorough planning work. This is central to align on priorities, risks, plans, and communications. Reynold, we know that you heard our recommendation and that you followed up on that recommendation. We know as well that planning down to minute details was the key success factor in your previous career as a 3-star general. We have full trust in you and in your entire team, Casey, Jean, Reynold, and the entire team. Secondly, and thank you for speaking so frankly about this, we can acknowledge there is a lot of attention to the topic of visa entry to the United States. The COCOM has been reassured multiple times of the strong working relationship established between LA 28 and the relevant federal authorities. The fact that the games are mentioned as specific exemptions to some measures is evidence that the OCOG is advocating on behalf of the game stakeholders to ensure smooth entry into the United States for athletes, teams, officials, media, and to the wider Olympic family. We are encouraged by the imminent launch of Visa Link platform to help better streamline and monitor pre-games visa applications. We ask that LA 28 continue to openly share information concerning country entry with stakeholders so everyone can plan in the most appropriate fashion. Third, the budget exercise resulted in record numbers on both sides of the balance sheet. Equally important, the effort across your organization in defining scope and operations resulted in a balanced budget. Congratulations on the stellar revenue generation you reported on. This shows us all the strength of the brand and the willingness of partners to associate with the Olympic Games. The ticket pricing goes from the very affordable to very premium, which your unique market can bear. Our collective ambition is full stadia, much like we saw in Paris, with the crowds of supporters electrifying the venues and motivating the athletes. The registration of interest, which opened a few weeks ago on the 14th of January, is very, very promising towards the 15 million ticket sales target. And Casey, that seems very doable, don't you agree? When talking about the cost side, of course, there are rarely good surprises. As operational details further solidify over the coming years, we will all be required to find solutions to keep cost under control. Under the leadership of President Coventry, we have all been involved in the Fit for Future process, and LA28 is showing up as a willing partner to drive innovation in this regard. Let's use this opportunity to its maximum potential. In a city like LA, creative and forward-thinking solutions can certainly be found. Finally, we are heartened to see the volunteer program launched more than 2 years ahead of the Games. Reynold and Casey, I know this is something very close to your hearts, building on the spirit of community and resilience that your city has shown time and time again. Let's continue to use the Games to drive community cohesion and leave Angelenos with tangible benefits. To conclude today, I want to emphasize my confidence and the confidence of the Coordination Commission in what we have seen with LA28 with their planning, revenue generation, their growth, and their ambition. While we do not take anything for granted, our partnership and collaboration is surely setting us up for great success in 2028. I thank you very, very much for this attention, and I'm here for any questions that you might have. Thank you so much, Madam President, and thank you, Executive Board.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Hoevertsz.